We are getting a better idea about who was detained during Operation Midway Blitz. The Trump administration continues to say they're targeting the worst of the worst, although their own data reveals just how many of those arrested in Chicago had a criminal conviction. Our Sabrina Franza is digging into those numbers. She joins us now with what you're learning. Sabrina?
Hey, Joe, we've asked the head of ICE operations in Chicago, filed Freedom of Information Act requests, and even asked Secretary Kristi Noem about who has been arrested and why. ICE's own data paints a picture that it's not just convicted criminals that are taken into custody.
New numbers released by ICE to the Deportation Data Project and analyzed by CBS News shows that of those detained in Chicago or Broadview from the start of Operation Midway Blitz until October 15th, 15% of those people have a criminal conviction. Another 18% have pending criminal charges. The vast majority, 67%, have civil immigration violations for things like overstaying a visa or crossing the border illegally.
The number of arrests in total skyrocketed starting when Trump returned to office. But particularly the group that has seen the largest growth, especially in recent months, is those with only civil immigration violations. So no pending criminal charges or convictions.
Julia Ingram is a CBS News data journalist, noting that it's not clear what pending charges any of that 18% are facing based on what ICE has released.
We have insight when there's a conviction into what the most serious conviction was. And what we're seeing is, in that case, across the whole universe of data, about 7% of people have convictions for violent crimes.
7% nationwide. She says in Chicago, that number is 3%.
We went and counted all of the folks listed during Operation Midway Blitz, put in press releases during the last press conference that we were here.
In October, we asked Secretary Noem about the identities of people who have been arrested.
So who are those other people?
Well, we can get that for you. Those are individuals that have been detained, that we've interacted with, that were here illegally, committed crimes, or had final orders of removal issued against them.
More than a month later, we're still waiting. We're also waiting the results of a Freedom of Information Act request.
They have 20 business days to respond to a request, and under certain circumstances, they can extend that to 30 working days. But they're not complying with those timelines. They are literally violating the law.
And we followed up with DHS, who told us they'd get back to us with those names multiple times. We've been back and forth with them all day today, and they say they're working on it. We'll keep you posted. In the newsroom, Sabrina Franza, CBS News, Chicago.